Good morning. I'm Alicia Fowler, Operations Officer with the Florida Division of Emergency Management State Watch Office, and this is the Daily Situation Report for Saturday, April 25th, 2009.
The State Emergency Operations Center is currently at a Level 3 or monitoring activation status. The State Watch Office is monitoring the following in Florida.
No problems have been reported at any of the nuclear power plants. All reactors are operational except for Turkey Point Unit 3, which is offline for maintenance.
No major power outages have been reported. All airports are open and at normal operation. All seaports are open and functioning normally.
All major highways in the state are open except for I-75 in South Florida. A wildfire continues to burn north and south of Interstate 75 between mile markers 71 and 86. It is anticipated that the smoke will clear enough to allow daytime operations of Interstate 75. It is expected that Interstate 75 will be open at or before noon today and will close again at 7 p.m.
No public health advisories have been issued for the state. There have been no confirmed or suspected attacks on major computer networks. No known border security or migrant issues have been reported in the past 24 hours. And now, the weather brief.
A strong high-pressure center positioned just west of Bermuda will keep a long fetch of easterly winds in place over South Florida and the Keys today. Gusty winds and building surf will create a high risk of rip currents along the Treasure Coast and southeast Florida beaches through Sunday. Strengthening onshore winds will also promote a moderate risk for rip currents today along the east central Florida beaches as well as the Panhandle and Big Bend coast. Onshore winds will also increase cloudiness and bring isolated showers onshore for the Atlantic along the Treasure and southeast Florida coast as well as the Keys this afternoon through tonight. Elsewhere, dangerous fire weather conditions will persist for most interior counties of the state due to low afternoon humidity values, gusty winds, and high smoke dispersion indices. Red flag warnings are positioned for nearly all interior counties this afternoon, where the rapid growth of wildfires that develop is possible. High temperatures today will range from near 80 along coastal northeast Florida and coastal panhandle locations to near 90 elsewhere. Lows tonight will range from the upper 50s in the Swanee Valley to the 60s elsewhere, except lower 70s for the Keys, southeast Florida, and the Treasure Coast. Patchy dense fog may develop across north central Florida during the overnight hours through early Sunday morning. As of Friday, the statewide Ketch-Bryant Drought Index mean was 444 on a scale of 0 saturated to 800 severe drought. Most central and south Florida counties have KBDI averages above 550, while averages throughout North Florida generally remain below 350. KBDI averages will continue to increase during the next week as only isolated showers are forecast along portions of the southeast coast and Keys. Lake Okeechobee average elevation is 11.40 feet, which is about 2.5 feet below normal for late April. And finally, for space weather, solar activity is expected to be very low and geomagnetic field activity is expected to be quiet.
Don't wait for hurricane season to prepare an emergency plan for you, your family, and pets. Be prepared. You can get a plan by visiting www.floridadisaster.org. And that's all we have for you today. Have a great weekend.